socio-economic analysis about like the perception from the local about preservation of mangrove restoration in Inhaca Island. And I cannot see it. It doesn't work from here. It's a bit weird. So we're going to be faster introductions. So since we already talked about a lot about the priority to preserve and restore mangroves and all the benefits that we can get from the mangrove ecosystem as materials, food, protection for coastal erosion. But one of the things we want to underline that we saw in looking at the bibliography, like the Global Mangrove Alliance estimate that the mangrove can prevent more than $65 billion as property damage and reducing the risk of flooding, and for more than 50 million of people each year. So that's a big number to keep in mind. And specifically about our project, we're working in Inhaca, that is an island part of Maputo Bay, and it's around 52 square kilometers and has about 12% of the total area is represented by mangroves in the town. And these are all the facts we already know a lot, like how Inhaca and mangroves from Inhaca are at ecological level, and what like the reduction of mangroves was due to like population start to expand, so we need more land to build new houses and find new places to open mashamba, so for agricultural purposes. And our objective, our research was to analyze the perception of the population about the importance of protecting and restoring mangroves in Inhaca Island. We
just one thing that the Global Mangrove Alliance estimate that since 1996 more than 11,000 kilometers square of mangrove have been lost. And they suppose that only 8,000 kilometers square could be restorable.
I'll explain about material and methods, but I will speak in Portuguese. I don't know if there's a problem. Ok. Para a condução desta pesquisa qualitativa, foi usado como instrumento de pesquisa um questionário estruturado com 17 questões. As questões foram divididas em 3 grupos. O primeiro grupo sobre o conhecimento geral do mangal e o segundo grupo sobre a intenção pública em contribuir para um fundo de proteção dos mangais da Inhaca. E o terceiro grupo foi mais sobre informações socioeconômicas, como nível de escolaridade, idade. Ok? E a amostragem da nossa pesquisa foi uma amostragem não probabilística, foi por conveniência, visto que não usamos nenhum método estatístico para selecionar a nossa amostra. Então, desta forma, tivemos um total de 49 questionários, ou seja, o universo de pessoas entrevistadas foram de 49 pessoas.
We were in center,
para análise dos resultados, usamos o pacote estatístico STATA onde fizemos a análise descritiva, a regressão linear e a correlação das variáveis.
Okay. And maybe it's good to underline that in order to get the monetary value about the willingness to pay was hard to go asking to the people how much we're willing to pay. So actually create a sort of random table where the people were asked to choose a number from 1 to 3, and each selection has like 3 values in Meticash, as we can see here. So after choosing the number, we go on the column. We start from the average, the middle, the center, average, like 120 Meticash. If a person say, yes, I'm willing to pay 120, so we're going to ask, are you willing to pay more? So, for example, 108. If you say yes, the final answer is going to be 180. If you say no, we stick to 120. Instead, when there is a could be that the person say no, I'm not going to pay 120. So we're going to ask for less. If it's a double no, we are going to ask why you're not able to give money. So there are a list of reasons that we select, and the person will choosing between these reasons. And yeah, I think
Yes.
was
About the results, we have done, we start with a summary of the all variables that we have, and we understand that we have 49 observations with 25 female and 24 male interviewed. And the age goes from 16 years old to 60, and the mean of the age was 34. For summary, the average of female age was 13 years old, and the male average was 39. The female, the average of the bid was 206 Meticash, and the average of the bid for the man was 156. We also done different graphs. For example, the income divided for female and male, and we have only 49 observations, but we can see that usually male have an income higher than female. And this is the level of education, and the majority has only secondary school, the level of secondary school. And there is a little part, the 2%, that didn't have a formal education. For the
yeah, I think like a bit to bit. So sorry, it's a bit harder to understand. But like the box plot of income and gender, we already talked about.
This
The other one.
This is a bar chart about the answers. 1.5, I think 1.5, about the benefits that people think that mangroves done to them. So, for example, the first, the majority of the reply are for seafood, for eating their benefits, and also they protect from storm, flood, and soil erosion, and a little part of the reply that tannin, but nobody knows in Inhaca what are tannin. So.
Yeah, but we can see that no one said like they don't know any benefits, they don't receive any benefits, or they don't know about them. So actually everyone they are aware of the importance of mangroves, so in a different aspect. And yeah, and we can see also on the pie chart on the left is the same data but explained like different in visualization. And down here is like a screenshot of the question that was reported in the questionnaire. So just to show how it was in the questionnaire. And the pie chart here in the top.
And this is the bar chart about the reason for mangrove protection and restoration. We asked people to put a number, a value of each question, if mangroves help to sustain local livelihood or provide recreational value for local and tourists, and they assess a value from 1 to 5. And there is the sum of all the answers. So they reply that almost 5 or 4 for each question, not for the recreational value. The answer that has more value is the climate protection. And
so it's like it's the reason that has more importance to them. It's like the provide protection for storms and erosion and stuff. Yeah.
And then we've done regression of income. Our new hypothesis was that the variable income hasn't a significant effect on the variable bid. And the results of the test shows that the p-value was 6.6%. So we accepted that the income doesn't has a significant effect on the bid. And then we want to talk about correlation.
We done correlation between the bid, the income and age divided by gender, so female and male. So we can see that for the male group, there is a positive weak correlation between the income and the bid, and a negative correlation with the age and the bid. So that means that when the incomes increase, the bid also increase. Instead, when the age increase, the bid decrease. Instead for the female group, so it's like this one with 1. Represented with 1. So it shows like there is a positive weak correlation because it's below 1 between the income and the bid and related to the age and the bid. So when the income increases, the bid increases as well, and instead between age and income show that there is a negative weak correlation. So when the age increases, the income decreases. Okay, I know that it's hard to get, but you follow me. And
just I want to understand. By the bid, you mean the willingness?
The willingness, yeah. Sorry.
So if from the age, you mean the older people are willing to pay less for conservation and the younger people?
Yeah. Yeah. That's interesting. That's probably, yeah. And yeah, we've done also Sperman correlation to have like other data more useful data to consider and to like compare to the previous correlation, and there is a negative weak correlation between age and bid, and so bid increase when age decreases, and a positivity weak correlation, so the bid increase when income increases as well. And this is the first one up here is like total, so male, female together, and we done also divided by gender. and actually is going to confirm the previous correlation we done. Yeah, we can go down. Okay, what I was saying. So, like from a study, we can understand that all the people interviewed have a very high interest and awareness about preserving and restoring mangrove. What we need to underline that the sample involved was only 49 people, so it was a small sample, and also I think we need to get better way to catch different people from different socio-economic area, because we just go in the village and stop randomly in person. So I think probably is a random sample, but probably is not significant as stratified sample. Yeah. So we can improve on this aspect. And what else?
That people is interested about preserving and restoring mangroves, and but they we noticed that they have they want to pay for preserving and restoring mangroves, but they can't. They have a salary that the majority of them have a salary that is less than 6,000.
Or is not fixed, so depending on tourism or what they are able to sell. So they're willing to pay, but they say, okay, I'm going to pay this month, but I cannot assure for the rest of the year. So that's a big problem as well. And something very interesting, as we saw from the result as well, that the youngers are willing to pay more than the oldest. So it's a good point, and we can work also with the other project on that, so with the young generation.
Okay, that's the time.